in favour of the visitors by 158 runs, both the teams travelled to Edgbaston for the second test of the three-match series. Rohan Kanhai, who had got the taste of victory for the very first time as a captain in the first test of the series, came up with just one change in the squad, bringing in Van Burn Holder in place of Inshan Ali. Other members of the team being Fredericks, Headley, Lloyd, Kalicharan, Sobers, Murray, Julian, Boyce and Lance Gibbs. England made two changes in their squad. Brian Luckhurst replaced Graham Roop while Chris Old replaced John Snow. Ray Illingworth captained the English side while Boycott, Amiss, Hayes, Tony Greig, Alan Knott, Fletcher, Arnold and Underwood completed the final 11 for the hosts. West Indies won the toss and decided to bat first.
Arnold comes in with the first ball to Fredericks.
That's a chance. And sure Mrs. Old comes into Headley. So again, there isn't too much find in the middle of the bat. That's a beauty, a beauty. Ron Headley never looked the part at all out there this morning. Beautifully bowled by Chris Old. A little bit of movement away from him. But in fairness, he never really looked like making a score here today. Chris Old recalled to the England side. Kanhai facing Arnold. And that's it, and he's caught. A good catch by Tony Greig at second slip. Another failure for the West Indies captain and a disappointment in front of his home supporters. And Jeff Arnold doing it again for England. Snapping up the wicket of Rohan Kanhai for just two. Fresh over to Clive Lloyd. It's a better shot by the West Indies. Nicely pushed through the offside. A long reach of Clive Lloyd bringing in 3 runs.
Chris Old now, bowling to Clive Lloyd. And that must be very close. Clive Bird having a long look there, and he's given it. A long, hard look there at Clive Lloyd. It really did look a very, very close thing. And umpire Bird weighed up all the possibilities and then raised the finger. Took a long time to do so. But Clive Lloyd is out, the third West Indian wicket to fall, with the total at 39. It wasn't quite where it was meant to go. Chris Old had no chance of cutting it off.
Roy Fredericks has survived since 11:30. He's made 33. He's had a little bit of luck. He's played and missed several occasions outside the off stump, but he's always been willing to go for his shots, particularly anything short. He's a great hooker of the ball, always looking to play the hook shot. That pitched well up, a half volley, put away without any bother at all. Underwood given up the chase. It goes through for 4 runs. Chris Old continued from the pavilion end. The half volley beautifully put away. 4 runs from the moment it left the bat. And a great catch. Frank Hayes picking up a fine catch. Kalicharan gone, the 4th wicket down for 93. A smart bit of work at first slip there by Frank Hayes. Really an excellent catch. A 2nd wicket for Jeff Arnold, who's now got the remarkable figures of 2 for 14.
What a chance to go begging. No wonder Greg looks disappointed there. Straight between the two slip fieldsmen. Neither of them wanting it. And for the first time in quite some time, Fredericks launches into the attack from an attempted bouncer from Tony Gregg. Fairly ambitious delivery from the medium pacer on this pitch. Going for two, and it'll be his 50. Fredericks' half-century comes up. About two behind square leg to Chris Holt. And he's out. Now that's bad luck for Sobers, but it's well bowled by Chris Holt. That ball darting back quite sharply at Gary Sobers from outside off stump. A very thick inside edge dragged the ball back onto the stumps. And Sobers out for 21. Ill fortune for the former West Indies captain. Just short of Tony Gregg. They really are a long way back there, those slips.
Half volley, 4 runs. Lusty's pulled one out. Beautifully timed shot there from Roy Fredericks. Oh, that's the 150 coming up. It's taken 286 minutes. Fredericks now on to 71.
And Fredericks greets him with a boundary. The outfield's quite quick here.
Fredericks 6 hours in for his 98, ready to face the first ball of the second day's play. Good Yorker, the clip through, 4 runs, no doubt a hesitation at all about it. Big gap at mid-on, and Roy Fredericks in the first over goes through to his test match century. And just the second 100 he's made in test match cricket. It's taken him 4 minutes over the 6 hours, included 12 fours. And this in his 50th innings in test matches.
Lovely shot that, and it's 4 runs. Boycott, I think, got his fingers to that. That was a good stroke from Fredericks. Oldham, the one that comes back with the arm. Murray, the 6th wicket to go down. The first success for England for a long, long time. This partnership has gone on from 128 to 242. Broken then by Derek Underwood, bringing one back with the arm from outside the off stump.
Roy Fredericks standing on 149 now. And it's Chris Holt to bowl to Julians. That was a beautiful stroke off the back foot. That really was the stroke of the morning.
That's it. Off the angle bat, run it gently down to third man. Bat high in the air, 150 to Roy Fredericks. And the marathon performance it's been, 477 minutes has been out there. It includes 17 fours. So 150 out of 263. The end, I suppose, justifying the means.
Beautifully fielded by Arnold, and this could be out if not. No, wrong end. No blame there really for Alan Knott. He was whipping the bails off at this end. A misunderstanding between the English fieldsman and keeper. That's in the air, and Amos is coming around under it. It should be out. He's caught it well, and Fredericks is out for 150. Julian's giving him a long, hard look as he goes past him. Concentration, I think, broken there by that near run out. And straight away after that, he twice tried to hit Underwood out of the ground. The second time, Amos taking a well-judged catch, running away towards the press box end and taking it over his left shoulder as he moved away from Fredericks. Well, yesterday, Illingworth went for 162 deliveries, and only one of them was hit to the boundary. He's bowled 2 today. One of them has already found its way to the pickets. For now, as the West Indies innings is not drawing to a close, they've still got some batting left, but as it's down to its 7th wicket. Batting with his right foot actually on the batting crease, not worrying about having it behind. As the ball spins. And that must be close. He's given it, yes. That really was going straight for middle stump, I should think, and Illingworth's not turning the ball. I couldn't see any way that wasn't going to hit middle stump halfway up. It was a most ambitious stroke by Keith Boyce against an off-spinner bowling over the wicket, not turning. Oh, what a good-looking shot. Hit that with an absolute minimum of effort. Beautiful stroke. Such ease of execution there. Just a full flow of the bat. Illingworth now, the clouds coming over. It's looking a bit grey up above. And Illingworth bowled to Julian. Lovely stroke. Beautifully timed. Frank Hayes did very well there to get to that ball.
Beautiful shot. Perfectly picked up over the top. 4 runs. Very sensible shot there by Julian. Takes him on to 50, his first 50 in a test match. He's done something to brighten the afternoon here for the goodly crowd which has assembled at Edgbaston. His 50 came in just 98 minutes, included 9 fours. And another turn for Jeff Arnold. Once again, the field pushed very well back for Arnold. Only a slip in a gully. Nobody else anywhere near the pitch. That's in the air, just short of Greg. Has he caught it? He's having a look. It's a great catch if he's taken it, and he's got it. And Bernard Julian set off straight away. He knew it caught it. A little nod to Jeff Arnold. A nice gesture there by Bernard Julian, because a lot of people, I feel, would have stayed. He's gone for the big one. It's in the air. It should be a catch. Safely held. Boycott, a very safe pair of hands anywhere away from the wicket, making no mistake. A 3rd wicket for Derek Underwood, coming well out of this match with 3 for 40. Holder the man out for 6. Gibbs undefeated on 1. And West Indies all out for 3-2-7.
It wasn't expected from the attacking batting lineup of the West Indies. They scored at a rate of 2.18 and were all out for 327 in the 150th over. Roy Fredericks scored 150 in 8.5 hours. Only Bernard Julian played positive cricket, scoring 54 of 83 balls. West Indian defensive approach ensured most of the English bowlers attained economical figures. Arnold, Old and Underwood picked up 3 wickets each, while captain Illingworth, who gave away just 37 runs from his 32 overs, got a wicket. Will England come up with some different approach? Find out after a short break. 1973. Batting first, West Indies scored 327 in the first innings. So let's watch the English reply.
And then Holder can't cut that off. Good authentic leg glance by Boycott. It's going down the leg side. Boycott now waits for Van Burn Holder. Holder is bowling from the pavilion end. And the 50 up. Boycott goes to 31. Amos to 18. And home fans happy with quite a spirited reply, 50 from 16 overs. In response to the West Indians, 327 in their first innings. That 50 took 67 minutes.
Put away very fine by Amos. Holder, the unfortunate fielder, and cost him. Amos collecting another boundary. Oh, and Boycott struggling. Oh, it was a bad throw. And wicket-keeper and Boycott colliding. He got quite a nasty blow there. Run straight into Murray, trying to get back. Nicely placed on the offside, a big roar for Geoffrey Boycott's 50. Well, a good performance by the Yorkshire captain. His 50 coming just a little over 2 hours, 131 minutes. Such a consistent performer in Test matches, 50 out of 91, and the 34th time he has reached 50 in just 56 Test matches.
Boycott, in fact, injured yesterday with that collision with wicketkeeper Derek Murray. He wasn't feeling too well this morning, and is coming off the field. And he'll be marked down for the present anyway as retired hurt. He's probably going to have his ribs strapped.
Short one, not a very good shot, he's out caught behind. Good catch there by Derek Murray. Aim is going for the hook shot. It's not a shot he plays with a lot of success. So West Indies making the breakthrough here. Bernard Julian coming on in his first over, getting Amos caught behind. Good, firm, aggressive square cut by Luckhurst. Breaks the monotony, brings in 4 runs.
Was well bowled, swinging Yorker. Very much an edge stroke by Brian Luckhurst. Well, that must be very close. It's out, I should think, yes. Luckhurst just padding up there to a slower swinging Yorker. And that was palpably LBW. Ball didn't swing this morning, and Luckhurst, coming out after lunch, probably thought it wasn't going to swing after the interval. But that one came back quite sharply. So the 150 comes up now for England. It's been a laborious process, starting the day at 96 without loss. They're now 150 for 2. Men out, Amos for 56 and Luckhurst for 12. Tony Greig, the batsman, and Lance Gibbs, the bowler. And that's safe. It's a good long hit into the crowd. 6 runs. It was a good hit from Tony Greig. He hit it straight rather than across, as he had tried to do on 2 or 3 other occasions.
In the air, hooked over the top, down the long leg. And lucky to get away with that. He's played some good hook shots, but that wasn't one of them. It still brings him 4 runs. That's it. Tony Greig out. Smart catch behind on the leg side. Fredericks the fielder. Very good, safe pair of hands round there. Julian first over with the new ball. Tony Greig turning him round the corner. He's caught by Fredericks for 27. Delighted West Indian supporters seeing the end of Tony Greig, a partnership there with Frank Hayes worth 52. That's in the air, and it's out. Kelly Turan holding on to the hook. So at long last the short ball paying off for the West Indies. Hayes has had a lot of them to face. Initially he pulled them with a great deal of certainty. The last occasion in that previous over from Holder, he went for the same shot, but a fairly lucky 4 over the top. This time his luck was out. Played the hook shot all right, but made the cardinal error of hooking it high in the air. Didn't get over it and on top of it. And Khalid Charan at long leg, waiting for that. Making no mistake. Four runs. Beautiful shot. Hammered very hard. Past Julian. Well, that really shook Ray Julian. Bernard Julian. He can't believe it now, I don't think. And it's bowled in. A jubilant Holder. Another wicket for him. Alan Knott playing across that ball, losing his off stump. And West Indies really coming back into this game now. 3 wickets to them in quick succession. The last one to go, Alan Knott. Another naught for the little Kent wicket-keeper. What an unhappy time he's having with the bat in the Test matches this year.
It's a great catch. Illingworth staying. Now Lloyd has hurt himself out there, and I don't like this. I remember Lloyd in Australia. The umpire's going across to ask whether or not Illingworth is out. Umpire Bird, umpire Fagg. The same situation. Illingworth is the batsman. He'll be facing Bernard Julian. Illingworth made no move to go. Obviously, from where he was, he could see that the ball had bounced. It's a good-looking hook shot by Illingworth. Holder, the man retrieving it. from the boundary.
It's 241 for 5 in answer to the West Indies 327. West Indies certainly have bowled well today. Kanhai has set attacking fields. The last one, and that's up in the air, but it's safe. Its first bounce well wide of third man. 4 runs.
Well, taking a sweater looks like a break for him. West Indies, of course, have been without the services of Keith Boyce since before lunch today. Off the field with a very sore heel. He's back on there now, but he's not yet been able to bowl. 2:45 for 5 as Holder takes a sweater. Holder moving in again. And that's out, LBW. No hesitation at all there by umpire Fagg. Looked an absolutely plumb 1-2. Ray Illingworth moving in, going back, covering everything up, and Holder able to bring the ball back. So Illingworth out, LBW to Van Burn Holder for 27. Jeff Boycott then to resume his innings. He's on 54. The score now on 249 for 6. Boycott on 54. Immediately getting the treatment. One dug in sharply, wrapping him round the shoulders. All going back, of course, to that controversial decision yesterday. Hot reception for Jeff Boycott. Well, that gave him a very nasty blow right on the elbow. Well, that really is bad luck for Boycott. He's obviously in a lot of pain. And I think the less said about some of the remarks coming from the crowd there, the better. Coming through with a quick one, they'll have to hurry in, hit the wicket, he's out, he's run out, a magnificent throw by Kanhai, really superb, he'd only one stump to aim at. And poor old Chris Old has only had a couple of balls, and he's run out without scoring. And that's through a chance. Sobers down in that at second slip. Well, he'll be disappointed there, no question. He should have clung hold of that one.
Oh, he swung at that one. That's gone over the mid-wicket. 4 runs. That is the first boundary of the morning. And very well struck by Jeff Arnold over mid-wicket.
As far as England are concerned. And that's out. Holder, well caught. Very nice catch that. It was going away from him on his left hand. Fletcher hit it very hard. And Holder judged it beautifully. Out for 52. Caught hold of all Sobers. As Geoffrey Boycott comes out to bat. Retired Hurt twice in 2 balls, thereby creating some sort of a record, I should think, on Saturday. It's a good shot. Kalicharan's under it, and he's caught it. Arnold hit that beautifully, but he hit it straight down Kalicharan's throat. Sobers, another wicket. The 2 to fall this morning. Joy from the West Indies supporters. That's out. The end of the innings. A good top spinner there from Lance Gibbs. He'd been spinning the ball quite sharply. And then a good quicker ball that went straight on. That's clever bowling. And the end of the England innings. Underwood out for 2. Caught Derek Murray, bowled Gibbs, giving Gibbs his first wicket of the innings. Bowled very well and very accurately. And Boycott remains 56 not out.
England were even more defensive in their approach, scoring at a rate of even less than 2 runs an over. Jeff Boycott, Dennis Amiss and Keith Fletcher all scored half-centuries, but no one could convert it into a big one. Boycott had to leave the field twice during his unbeaten 56. The match also saw a drama on the 3rd day when umpire Arthur Fagg refused to take to the field after West Indies queried him on the not-out decision given in favour of Boycott. However, he resumed after 1 over. Holder and Sobers got 3 wickets each, while Julian and Gibbs got 2 and 1 wicket respectively. Welcome back. In Cricket Replay today, we have gone back to the year 1973 and showing you the second test match between England and the West Indies, played at Edgbaston. With defensive approach by both the teams and a lot of drama on the field, the match was headed towards a draw. West Indian openers Headley and Fredericks come out to bat, with the Tourists leading by 22 runs in the first innings.
Still movement in that side screen area up the back. Now the first ball of the second innings, Arnold bowling to Headley. That's 4 runs. And they won't catch that. The upwind was very, very fast down there, and it was a well-timed stroke.
There's a chance there, yes, a great catch by Alan Knott, going for the hook. Could possibly have been off the glove, but a good diving catch away to his right by Alan Knott. First blood to Arnold, first wicket to go down, Roy Fredericks. 3 slips under gully, or can I, facing his first ball from Arnold. Immediately off the mark, clipped it through mid-on. Turning, coming back for the 3rd run. So Rowan Kanai confidently away. A good hand for him here in front of his home crowd. Well, it's over the top. He's really having a go. He's setting them alight. He's only received 10 balls. He's already made 15. Oh, and that's it. Tossed high in the air. Alan Knott picking up his second victim, the second West Indian wicket to fall. Good ball, went through quickly, moved away from Headley. See Headley out for 11. Clive Lloyd now facing Chris Old. And that's belted away around the square leg with no bother at all. Hardly short of a length, but pitching outside the leg stump, allowing Clive Lloyd virtually a free hit at it. Beautiful shot, 4 runs from the moment it left the bat. Oh, we've seen the short one put away square, now the over-pitched one driven with such tremendous force through mid-off. He's got the hook in all right this time.
Good heavens. That really did travel. Tony Gregg saying that he'd like a man out there, but he could put 3 there, and it wouldn't have been enough to stop that 4. Oh, what a great stroke. Split the field there, 4 men on that offside. Only within 15 yards of one another. And that ball got through between extra cover and mid-off. And neither of those 2 fieldsmen had the slightest chance of getting to it.
Underwood from the press box end. Little push, Canai backing up well, he's through for his 50. Another fine innings from Clive Lloyd, 50 in a match which has featured a lot of so slow cricket. His 50 has come in just 96 minutes. So pushes it, runs. Lloyd backing up quickly. Canai home at the other end. And the first 50 of this series to Ron Canai. And that's out. Miss hit coming down, trying to repeat the shot. Jeff Arnold looking a little surprised. Took that catch at square cover point on the offside.
Oh, that's a beautiful shot. 4 runs. Lovely stroke off his legs there to mid-wicket for 4.
Oh, a beautiful piece of work there. Absolutely delightful ball, seeing the end of Kelly Turan. Beaten from the moment it left Underwood's hand. Nicely held back, found that little bit of rough, committed the little left-hander out too quickly, turned, found the gap between bat and pad.
Turner, it's a good piece of fielding. It's gone for overthrows now. It'll go for 4, so they'll take 5 in all for the thing. Turner picking it up brilliantly, throwing it on the bounce to Underwood. He couldn't gather it, and there were 2 men backing up who couldn't gather it either. No need to run for that. It's a change of pace by Underwood, but a fraction over-pitched. Sobers was in beautiful position for that. He was really waiting for that by the time it arrived up at the batting end. Tremendous power, that. And that is out. Clive Lloyd getting it right on the bottom of the bat. Not very fortunate there. That kept very, very low indeed. I think he probably got it right down the queue in, which makes it quite a remarkable catch by Alan Knott. But it crept along the ground, and Lloyd, from starting off to play a square cut, finally had to chop at it like an axe. Nice timing there. It's typical Sobers stroke, that whip away there through mid-wicket, just forward of square. Takes him now on to 17, brings up the West Indies 200, and their lead now 223 with 5 wickets in hand. Lovely stroke. David Turner needn't bother going after that. Sobers' footwork may be a fraction restricted by this knee injury. And Murray gets off the mark with the first ball of the morning, having batted yesterday evening for exactly 20 minutes without scoring. A great stroke. First time Sobers really has come down the pitch this morning, and he was right there to the pitch of the ball. And Murray is gone. You can't be much more unfortunate than that. Hooking away there and slamming the bat down on top of the stumps. Really lost control of that at the top of the backswing.
It's through the gap, no second slip. Would have been a comfortable catch. Instead, it's gone through for 4 runs. No half measures about that. Really glorious shot. Oh, tremendous blow again by Sobers, going through for 4. It surely can't be long before Kanai brings them in. Arnold continuing now to Sobers. And he's bowled him. So head up in the air a little bit, possibly a shade carefree. He's got 74. He's seen West Indies into an almost impregnable position and really could afford to relax, I suppose. And out. Keith Boyce not even looking for an umpire's decision. Little catch behind. Keith Boyce, a hero of the first test, having another batting failure here. Caught behind first ball by Arnold, by not off Arnold.
Tony Greig now, a bowl to Bernard Julian. Bowled him very comprehensively. Julian, who had been suggesting to Holder that he should play straighter, really didn't follow his own advice. Four runs, taken off Midland leg stump. A good Yorker from Greg there. Holder getting it away for 4. 300 up on the board now. So the West Indies lead goes to 324. Low crouch, Van Holder, and intense concentration, all right hand. That is out. Buckhurst the man at cover. The West Indian second innings ends at 302. So their lead is 324. At 15 overs an hour, that would be about 65 overs, which would mean a scoring rate of 4.5 and over. I think we can discount that as a probability and look to the question of whether or not England will be able to hold out against an attack that will make them make 2 starts. Boycott not batting.
The Edgbaston crowd finally watched some good batting as West Indies scored 302 runs in the second innings, giving England a winning target of 325 with almost 230 minutes remaining in the test match. Clive Lloyd, who was the top scorer for the West Indies, missed his century by just 6 runs. Jeff Arnold picked up 4 wickets for England, giving away 43 runs. Underwood and Tony Greig took 2 wickets each, while Old and Illingworth bagged a wicket apiece. Will England go for the target of 325 runs in 230 minutes? Find out after a very short break. Edgbaston in the year 1973. After some defensive tactics by both the teams in the first innings, West Indies posted a target of 325 for England to score in 230 minutes. Will the hosts go for it and level the series? Let's find out.
Bowling to Amos. It's a waste of the new ball if ever I've seen it. Bounce the first ball.
That's just carried, has it carried? Benefit of the doubt possibly there to Murray. But it shows you that this wicket has never ever got any pace at all in it. And that's it. No, he's dropped him. Ron Kanai missed him at first slip. That's what I was mentioning, bowling on and outside. Amos is off stump. Fine shot again off his legs. 4 very good runs.
That's the 50 partnership. So the 50 partnership in 77 minutes.
And 4 to Luckhurst. Again, room for the stroke there. Stepping away outside leg stump. And that is out. That's gone a long way off the edge of the bat out towards first slip. And Luckhurst is the first wicket to go. Really slashing away at that very wide delivery from Clive Lloyd. Gibbs again now. He'll bowl to Amos. Amos is on 47. 4 runs. For the moment, the ball pitched just short of a length. Hey, Amos just stepping outside leg stump to bring up his 50 with a slashing square cut. Amos goes on to 51. Took him 128 minutes. Golden opportunity here for Amos to make 100 in a test match. Oh, that must be out. Oh, what a stroke. Well, it wasn't a stroke. So the astonishing the number of players at the moment who are shouldering arms to straight deliveries or almost straight deliveries and getting out LBW. Frank Hayes, the best young stroke player around at the moment, just shouldering arms there and becoming the second man out in this England second innings. 100 for 2. 51 to Amos. Hayes has gone. So too has Luckhurst. Hayes almost out. The very first ball he received from Lloyd, shouldering arms. And Keith Fletcher comes out to bat now at 100 for 2.
No mid off. It's a chase for Holder moving round from short extra. Dennis Amos helping himself there to 4 off its half volley. There's a short one put away effectively by Amos. Target originally set for England when West Indies were all out at 1 o'clock was 325. There was never any hope of them getting them or even attempting to get them. So the game drifting slowly towards a draw. Featured there by a fine extra cover drive by Keith Fletcher. And he's a player who's certainly started to cash in on this secondary attack. From 26 now. So just time, as you can see, for one more over. 181 for the loss of two men. Two men out, Luckhurst and Hayes. Well, this test match at least ending in smiles. Gone through some fairly tough moments over the last 5 days. Amos quite happy to take a single, get to the other end, leave the rest of it to Fletcher. That's it, the last ball, bowled by Julian to Fletcher. The clock just past 5:30, and the end of the second test match in this series of 3 against the West Indies.
Well, it was evident from the very first over that England were more keen on saving the test. England scored 182 for 2 in 67 overs, with Dennis Amiss unbeaten on 86. Keith Fletcher remained not out at 44, while Brian Luckhurst scored 42. With England going for defensive tactics, West Indian bowlers too lacked the firepower to get England all out. The 2 English wickets to fall went to Clive Lloyd. So the second test match ended in a tame draw. West Indies still lead the series 1-0. It certainly wasn't a match which crowds would have enjoyed, but the drama involving umpire Arthur Fagg made this match worth a replay.
Cricket Replay.
It's time to replay cricket in Cricket Replay. The year is 1973, where West Indies are on their 9th ever tour of England. West Indies won the first test at the Oval by 158 runs, while the second test at Edgbaston was drawn. So coming into the third test at Lord's, West Indies had the upper hand with a 1-0 lead in the 3-match series. Coming into the all-important match at Lord's, both the teams made one change in their squad. Ron Hadley made way for Maurice Foster in the West Indian lineup, with Fredericks, Murray, Kanhai, Lloyd, Kalicharan, Sobers, Julian, Boyce, Holder and Lance Gibbs completing the final 11. For England, Bob Willis returned in the team replacing Chris Holt, with the other players being Boycott, Amiss, Luckhurst, Hayes, Fletcher, Tony Gray, Illingworth, Knott, Arnold and Derek Underwood. On a good batting pitch, Rohan Kanhai won the toss and decided, expectedly, to bat first.
something one must look at again. Keith Fletcher, who missed an early catch in the last Test match. But not carrying to slip. Pitching about a yard in front of Tony Greig. And it all over the place. Great start for Willis. First blood to England here. Murray, the batsman, out. Clean bowl by Willis for 4. Short one pulled away to mid-wicket. Boycott given up the chase, 4 runs. Short pulled away with all the ease in the world. Wasn't even a bounce, it was a long hop from Tony Greig. Dealt very effectively with by Fredericks. Oh dear, another bad ball put away this time by Kanhai.
Lovely stroke there from Connor. Giving himself some room for the stroke there. Tony Greig short again.